That said, clearly it's a disappointing result. We've lost some tremendous MPs, obviously particularly and very personally disappointed that Angus Robertson lost his seat. He has been an outstanding MP, but also an outstanding leader of the SNP in the House of Commons, and he'll be a big loss, not just to Murray, but to parliamentary politics in Westminster as well. A number of factors, I think. I mean, clearly we didn't necessarily anticipate the late surge to Jeremy Corbyn, which appeared very late in the campaign and wasn't reflected in the Scottish opinion polls. Of course, there is clearly uncertainty around Brexit and independence, which clearly will be a factor in tonight's results. So a lot of thinking for the SNP to do, but let's not lose sight of the fact this is our second best ever result in a Westminster election. We have won the election, and I congratulate all of the SNP MPs who've been re-elected.
What does it mean for your mandate for Indy Ref 2?
Well, look, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Like most politicians, I've had no sleep, so I'm not going to take any rash decisions. Clearly, I have to reflect on the result of the election, and I will take time to do that. But it would be, I think, the wrong thing for me to do at this hour to take decisions before having had the opportunity to properly think about it. But properly think about it, I will certainly do.
We're hearing Alex Salmond's lost his seat.
Look, we haven't heard confirmation of that yet, and we may hear that over the next period. Obviously, I hope very much that's not the case. I will be bitterly disappointed if it is. Alec is the person in politics in the SNP that I'm closest to and have been closest to for a long time. He's one of my closest friends. He's been a mentor to me throughout my entire political career, so I'm very much hoping that he'll be re-elected, but obviously we have to wait and see, and hopefully not have to wait too much longer.
Could Jeremy Corbyn be your new closest friend?
Look, we have to wait and see. I mean, I think the other thing that UK-wide certainly has to be said tonight is that this is a disaster for Theresa May. She called an election clearly very arrogantly thinking that she was going to crush the opposition, sweep everybody aside and cruise to a landslide majority. Her position, I think, is very, very difficult. Now, we have to wait and see how things shake out. But, I've always said the SNP would want to be part of a progressive alternative to a Tory government. But, there's a number of seats still to be declared. We have to wait and see how the end result goes. But look, I'm not going to stand here and say I'm not disappointed at the SNP losses, but before 2015, the maximum number of seats that the SNP had ever held at Westminster was 11. We had 6 going into the 2015 election. This is our second best ever result, and we've won the election in Scotland. We've got more seats. It looks likely we'll have more seats than all the other parties combined. So I congratulate all MPs who've been elected for whatever party tonight. I'm disappointed at the SNP losses, but I'm pleased that
you didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.